Hey folks, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to try to lose as many viewers as I can. I don't really want to do that, but I think that I'm probably going to, starting with the shirt that I'm wearing. I love this shirt. I'm not trying to give any kind of a signal, or I'm not condoning mermaids and topless women. I just like the shirt, okay? I'm just the guy that wears Hawaiian shirts on the YouTube channel, and I enjoy them. If you like this shirt, you like the shirts that I wear, a link to them is in the description down below. It's called High, like high and low, H-I-G-H, High Seas Trading Company. It's an American company, great shirts. They're not super cheap, they're not super expensive, but I love them. And everywhere I go, people say, man, I love those shirts. All right, so that's one thing. You may not like the shirt, so just turn the channel. The other thing is, I'm not going to talk about RVs today. I am going to talk about a conspiracy theory, a political conspiracy theory. And I hope that you will listen with an open mind and then respond. And let me know if you think I can kind of see that happening, or you're an idiot, which I know I'm an idiot. But let me know your thoughts on what I'm going to talk about. You probably know that I supported Donald Trump. I don't think he is the perfect human being. I don't think you are either, or me. But I think he is the man that our country needs for the situation that our country is in. When he takes over in January, he is not going to take over with a clean slate. No way. Just like the current president didn't take over with a clean slate. There's a big bag of crap that the president, incoming president, always has to deal with. And by the way, I stopped watching the political channels, and I don't do that much anymore because it just puts me in a bad mood. But I try to stay on top of things. And I haven't heard anybody else with this theory. But, so Trump is going to come in January, and he's going to inherit this big, huge bag of crap. And he's trying to fix it. And a friend of mine recently said that he thought that we could go in with a scalpel, so to speak, like a surgeon, and cut some things out and cut some things and make some differences. And that same friend that said that says, not anymore. Somebody needs to go into Washington, D.C. with a battle axe and close their eyes and just go in and start whacking and get rid of some stuff and put people back to where they actually have to do something instead of pushing papers all day. I'm not saying I agree with that. But the left is so mad and hates the conservatives so bad. Do you think they're just going to accept it? I don't either. They are wargaming right now what they're going to be doing in the future in 2028 and beyond. And their biggest thing is, how do we take the momentum out of this Trump train? And I'm going to tell you how they do it. I think if you study history, and there's a book called The Fourth Turning, and there's a lot of other books out there, but we are in a unique time, a time where we're coming off a real high, and we've got a low coming. We are so overdue for a stock market correction and an economic, I'm going to say it, an economic crash, maybe even a depression, worse than a recession for sure, that it's going to happen. It should have happened before now, but we've been faking everybody out by printing all this money. By sending people money. The COVID saved companies, made rich people even richer, while most of us, it made us poorer because inflation set in. The people on both sides of the aisle know that a serious economic downturn is imminent. It is right around the corner. Credit card debt's at an all-time high. People are not making their payments as much as they used to on the cars they purchased. Home foreclosures are going up. Tax liens are going up. So people on both sides can see that. When is it going to crash? Does the left want our country to succeed, whatever that means, as much as they want to tear down the right? I think the right's guilty of it as well, but I think the right has the right reasons for it. So the left, just as I said, I'm going to ramble today. I'm going to probably lose a bunch of you. But if the left knows that the economy is getting ready to go down the you-know-what, the crapper, who's going to get the blame for it? The president that's in office is going to get the blame for it. So the left doesn't want to see the economic downturn while they have their man in office. They don't. They've got lots of money too. And so do rich people on the right. I believe that Donald Trump knows that the economy is in trouble. Big time. And I think that he knows that we've got a crash coming big time. And I thought, well, he's so smart. What can he do? What can he do to prevent this? Because he knows that as soon as the economy crashes, the media and the left, they're going to say, ha, see, the economy was going so great under the previous administration. And look at it now. Look who did it. It's him. And they will. Oh, 100% they will. And you know who will buy it? Everybody that's hurting. And I think we're going to all hurt. And so while the left is licking their wounds, so to speak, and crying like a little baby, some of them, because they got beat, they just can't believe there's so many conservative people in this country. There are people out there on the left that are going, don't worry, we got the time. It's like the people in the Middle East about the saying that the Americans have all the watches, but we have all the time. And the left is going to outweigh us. And when the economic crash happens, they're going to blame it on the right. They're going to blame it on Donald Trump. And uninformed, low information voters are going to believe the poison that the left is telling them. Boy, it was so great under the B administration, wasn't it? Well, I don't think so. I think that the day of reckoning is coming. And this leads me to, what do you think? You know, and again, going back to that friend of mine that says we need to take a battle axe to the budget. What do you think? Do you think things are going to be okay? I had said to him, I said, well, why didn't Trump just get out in front and tell everybody? Explain it in simple terms where, look, we've got a crash that's imminent, and it's because of all of us. During the Trump administration, he spent way too much money, and then it just accelerated. It's always accelerated, but it can't go on forever. It can't. And when it crashes, these people that are in debt up to their eyeballs are going to feel pain like they've never felt before. And you won't be able to just print money to get out of the problem. So should Trump go ahead and tell everybody now? No. Why should he explain that to people? Because you'll go and pull the money out of your 401k. That's why. And so will everybody else. He will create a bank run. And then the left and the media will say, see, he caused this financial catastrophe, which is not true. So the takeaway here, I hope, is I'm encouraging you to think big, prepare for the worst, get ready, because I think that when it happens, it's going to be that fast. And you're going to wake up and it literally within 72 hours, it's going to be a different financial world. And your bottom line, the money that you've been sitting on, you go, man, we're doing good in the stock market, is going to change drastically and not for the better. So again, I told you it was a conspiracy theory. It may or may not happen. I don't want to be right. I swear I don't. I want to help people. And if you stuck with me this long, thank you. I know that I am not a super smart person. I try to be an honest person and share some thoughts. I call this my virtual campfire. And this is the kind of a conversation that we might have at a campground, around a real, live, nice campfire. So what do you think? Do you think that we got bad times are imminent and they're coming soon? Like I do. I really do. Well, you've been saying that for a long time. A broken clock is right twice a day. And all that's true. But I think that the planets have aligned. I think something is divine that allowed our president, our incoming president, to be elected. And I think that the day of reckoning is coming, almost like Judgment Day. And those who are the most prepared are going to feel the least amount of pain. So how prepared are you? Thank you for joining me today. Thanks for allowing me to kind of babble. I didn't babble as long as I thought I was. Did any of this make any sense? Do you have confidence that we're not going to be hitting a recession or even worse? Or do you feel like me that it's going to happen and ain't nothing we can do about it except prepare and say our prayers? Pray for our leaders. Pray for the people on the other side that their hearts can be softened. Pray on our side for people with wisdom and humility to try to get along. But I'm telling you, when the you-know-what hits the fan, you are going to be on your own. You are. I can't help you at that point, and you can't help me. We can send text messages. That ain't going to put food on the table. Think about it. Prepare your lives. Prepare your family. Buy some supplies. Get your finances in order. I don't know. It may never happen. And if you think I'm a nut, just tell me so. Get in line. Thank you for spending some time with me today. I appreciate it. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman, reminding you to be safe, have fun, play nice, don't leave your good manners at home, and be open-minded. Think outside the box, because none of us really knows everything. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.